7-year-old clerk said without changing expression, knife and fork held high in anticipation of his breakfast. "What does sod mean anyway?" Kent, his 9-year-old brother, questioned. "It means a piece of earth," Colin intervened quickly. "So that means Daddy is a silly old piece of earth, then?" Skye, their 6-year-old daughter, added quizzically. "Something like that," Joan replied, spooning fluffy scrambled eggs onto hot buttered toast. "Now, eat your breakfast, or we'll be late for school as usual." She put Sissy in her high chair and wiped her hands down her apron, assessing her brood and feeling a deep sense of love as she did so. "You'll need to check their bonnets before school. I saw Clark scratching like mad upstairs earlier," Colin told her. "Did we really sign up for all this?" She smiled and took off her apron. "What, recruitment for Michael Bentine's flea circus?" Colin joked as he headed to the loo, newspaper in hand. The 3 older brown children stood dutifully, heads down, in front of their mother, as Sissy, now free from her high chair, crawled over to Squidge the dog's food bowl and, unbeknown to all, started munching on a bone-shaped chew. All of the children had been blessed with mad mops of curly blonde hair, just like their mother. Unfortunately, they'd also been blessed with attracting the knit population of Denbury, twice already this year. "Right, Skye, looks like you've just got eggs. Clark, you're having a right old party in your hair. Kent, lucky you, you're fine this time." "Ha ha, no smelly shampoo for me," Kent mocked his younger siblings. "Sissy, you little tinker." Joan placed the baby back in her high chair, prized open her chubby hands, and deftly replaced the dog chew with a digestive biscuit. Appearing from under the table, covered in toast crumbs and tomato ketchup, Squidge, the black and now slightly greying Labrador, flopped down with a grunt into his basket. Balancing a piece of cold toast in one hand and his briefcase in the other, Colin leaned down and kissed his 4 children one by one, totally oblivious to the affray around him. Then it was his pretty wife's turn for a kiss. "Another day, another dollar, my sweet," he sang, and headed for the front door. "Oh, how I wish I had the easy life of being a full-time mum," he added, deftly ducking to avoid a wet dishcloth hitting him on the head. "Don't forget to see if you can find any 40th birthday invites in your lunch hour," she shouted after him as he walked past their caravan parked on the drive. "OK, see you later, you lovely lot. Be good for your mum." He grinned and waved wildly. However, on rounding the corner, his smile faded. He had never lied to his wife once in all of the 23 years they'd known each other, and he wasn't sure how long he could keep up the pretense. Rosie's mum. "You're a fat, lazy bitch is what you are. All I want is 4 cans of lager. Not much to ask, is it?" Ron Collins lit another roll-up, flopped his beer-bedded carcass onto an armchair and switched on to breakfast television. "I literally haven't got the money until I collect the child benefit later." Mo Collins knew she should keep quiet, but her anger overrode her inner voice of caution. "If you got your hairy ass off that chair and went to look for a bloody job, you could buy your own beer." Her voice dropped another octave. "And for the love of God, will you please stop smoking in the house?" She yelped in pain as the remote control hit the top of her left shoulder. Her husband began to bellow. "Nag, nag, nag. Job, fucking job. It wasn't my fault I was made redundant, and you know that. Blame the bloody government for taking the bottom out of the car industry if you're going to blame anyone." He started coughing uncontrollably. Mo noticed her daughter cowering at the bottom of the stairs. She put her finger to her lips to make sure the 6-year-old remained silent and gestured for her to go back up to her room. She then went to the kitchen, got a glass of orange juice, and loaded up a tray with some toast and Marmite to take upstairs. Her baby girl was now sitting on her bright pink duvet, shaking. Pressing her to a large bosom, Mo rocked her gently. "It's okay, Angel. Daddy's just angry that he hasn't got a job. He's not cross with us." "Tell him not to hurt you again, Mummy." "Oh, darling." Mo kissed her only daughter on the cheek. "Come on, eat your breakfast up here, and we'll get you ready for school." Mo heaved her body up off the bed. Her husband was right about her being overweight. Their lives had become unbearable since he had lost his job 5 years ago. Ron Collins had turned to drink for solace. Mo had found comfort in food. Good girl.